Good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday. I know it's the most hated day of the week, but for me it's my favorite day because it's the day that I get to, wow, I look a mess. I haven't changed yet for work. But it's the day I get to get an extra hour of sleep because Ronan doesn't have his speech therapy on Tuesdays. So, woo! But I wanted to hop on because I intended to do this video last week and I started crying about Christmas. It didn't happen. But I want to share with you my Norwex experience, and I jokingly call the mop I purchased the marriage saving mop. And this is why. Try not to judge too harshly, but my husband works from home. He's an editor, and I just stepped on some pumpkin seeds and I'm picking them off the ground. My husband must have spilled some when he was making his smoothie the other day. So my husband works from home, and I'm a terrible housekeeper. So he ends up doing most of the house cleaning. So early on in our relationship, we made this agreement. Like, he does pretty much everything. The laundry, and I didn't ask him to do this. It's just that he's home and it bothers him more than it bothers me. Like, I always joke I have a higher tolerance for filth than he does. But his mom was like amazing as far as like house cleaning and cooking and whatnot, and my mom's like a stoner, so she just doesn't care about that kind of stuff. So I grew up with a hippie family who just has a really high tolerance for filth and anything goes, and so that resulted in me. So now you know. But anyways, so early on he started doing all the laundry, he vacuums, God, what else does he do? Well, he does the grocery shopping, so he's pretty amazing. I scored big time, you guys, so yeah, Sean's a pretty cool guy. But the agreement was that I am like queen of the kitchen, you know, because I do most of the cooking, although he is way better at grilling a steak, pork, any kind of meat. Like, he's a traditional guy. He's really good at like getting the meat going. I don't know. Okay, sorry. I am having a weird day. So my domain is the kitchen, but doesn't mean I'm good at it. So I'll do the dishes every night. I have this this routine where I do the dishes every night. But I'm really bad about cleaning the countertops, and I'm really bad about cleaning the floor. And with a baby, that's pretty much bad parenting if you're not keeping a clean house, because, you know, your baby can get sick because they're crawling around and all that stuff. So there's been this dialogue in our house where it's like, oh my God, Liz, like, come on, like, I'm doing... Anyways, sorry, I'm not going to get into marriage counseling right now with you guys. But I will say this. So I have a really cool friend named Robin. We've stayed in touch. We know each other through AST, and we've stayed in touch. We both have babies about like a month apart from each other, so it's kind of cool. We had our babies around the same time. And she introduced me to her friend, Rahina, and she's a Norwex consultant. And I kind of heard of Norwex. Somebody like added me to a Norwex party on Facebook, but I was like, how lame. Like, why would I want to go to a party about cleaning my house? Like, bleh. So I didn't pay attention. Sorry, this is not going to come across really well. But I was like, not interested. But I don't know, now that I'm a mom, like, this was back before I had a baby, now that I'm a mom, and, you know, actually this has been an issue in my house, I'm like, well, let me give this a go. Let me just see what they're up to or whatever. What do they do? So the thing that really caught my eye was, because, you know, I'm doing a lot of skin stuff, is this cloth for makeup remover. Well, they have two different cloths. They have a facial cloth, and then they have the body cloth. And I did a lot of research on YouTube. The body cloth actually has more exfoliation, and it's better at grabbing the product and removing. So it depends on how sensitive your skin is. I really feel like this is super soft. So I have the body cloth, and I use this on my face. But this is so soft. Like, they claim that it's exfoliating, but if it's exfoliating, it's like the most gentle exfoliation I've ever felt. Like, this is really cool. So I've been doing the oil cleansing method before I put on my Rodan & Fields products. So I do the oil cleansing method in the shower. I started with olive oil, and now I've moved on to flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil is my favorite oil, hands down, so far. My skin is just so soft. It doesn't even feel like oil. I don't know. I have dry skin, so I don't know. Coconut oil, it doesn't penetrate. Olive oil, it's great. I love it, but it does leave a film. I even tried shea butter as an oil to oil cleanse with, and that left a film. And don't get me wrong, like, I love like leaving a film because then I feel like my skin's moisturized, but the flaxseed, you don't feel it. It is so wonderful. It's so light. So if you try the oil cleansing method, I would suggest flaxseed oil, but it's kind of pricey. So everything has its good and bad, right? But as far as removing it after I oil cleanse with this is so gentle and soft and so thorough. It really has a gripping to it. Oh my God, it's 7 o'clock. I really need to speed this up. So let me get to the mop. That's the cool part, right? So the mop is, the theory is that you don't actually need cleaning products, no chemicals, nothing but water to mop your floor. I'm old school. I really like using a vinegar and baking soda mixture, and then I put a couple of drops of dish soap. I just want to make sure my floors are clean because it's like so rare that I actually clean them. But with this, maybe I'm going to start cleaning more. So this is what you use to, I probably shouldn't be like rubbing it. It's for floors. We just washed it. It is clean. We just washed it yesterday. But so I use a regular broom. My kitchen's like so small. It takes me like 5 minutes now to clean. But I just use a regular broom, sweep up, and then I use this, which is for like sweeping, to pick up any excess that the regular broom doesn't pick up. So that's kind of cool. So I do a quick sweep with a regular sweep broom, and then I sweep up with this, and this grabs a lot. And then this is for the actual cleaning of the floor. Oh, Robin's on. Hi, Robin. So then I just wet this, and my floors were clean in like 5-10 minutes max. Like it took me like no time at all. I have my little solution here. The theory is that you can totally just use water because this has it's got this cool gripping technology. It's really amazing. It's like the best mop. I didn't think I'd be this excited about a mop, but I'm joking. It's saving my marriage. But it takes me no time to clean the floor, and then I just use this like baking soda vinegar solution, and it was just so fast. And then these just come right off, and they just go in the wash. You don't even have to wash them after every use, but my husband was like, just no, Daniel, I'm not making coffee. I miss those meetings. I wish I had the luxurious time schedule to do that, but I have to go wake up my son and give him breakfast. But I am still sober. I will say that. I have 4.5 years now. So even though I don't go to meetings as much, I'm still sober. So very proud to report that. And so glad we're still friends, Daniel. So nice to see you. But as far as this mop is concerned, if you guys need like an easy way to keep your house clean where you don't have to use chemicals, these are great. And then I'm about to buy some more of these face cloths. You get 3 in a pack, and they're $20. So I'm about to do that. And then these little guys, and they all say what they are because they all kind of look similar, but then they all say what they are. So this is the Enviro cloth. Wiping the countertops is so easy. Cleaning the stove, I used to hate cleaning the stove, but this has this grip mechanism. Again, you don't even need chemicals, just the water. It's just so handy. So anyways, I gotta go give my son breakfast, wake him up, change his diaper, do that whole rigmarole. He said poo-poo the other day, so we're like one step closer to potty training. We'll see. I was changing his diaper, and I was like, you have pee-pee, let's change your diaper. And he went, poo-poo? And I was like, no, you don't have poo-poo, you have pee-pee. But I was like, good job. So yeah, the joys of motherhood. All right, guys, happy Hanukkah. Today's Hanukkah, I found out, and I just learned a bunch of information about Hanukkah, so I feel a little better, that I could participate a little bit more. And then I saw my grandma, who used to, because we're Catholic, my grandma, she used to teach catechism in the Catholic Church, and she's like, well, all Catholics are Jews. She's like, Jesus was a Jew, so therefore we're Jewish. And I was like, okay, cool. So happy Hanukkah, and if you haven't watched that video about what it's all about, it's a really cool holiday. We should educate ourselves and know what our loved ones are celebrating and celebrate with them. So, all right, guys. Love you. Oh my God, I can't turn this off.